Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Scuba Doobie, and today we take our private pilot's license test. Will we pass or fail? Stick around to find out. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 content. But let's go ahead and jump right in. We got to start by removing all these engine covers, the chocks on the wheels, which is a struggle for me. I am playing on my little Xbox controller, even though I am on PC. I am in the process of looking to purchase a flight sim setup and a HOTUS setup. If you have any recommendations on what's good, I would love to hear them in the comments. So we just got to remove the pilot cover, and then we will jump in the aircraft and get this started. As you can see, we're taking our test with the Cessna airplane, which I think everyone has to do. And I do have to say, I'm really enjoying the career mode and the progression paths that you can take in the game. It's cool just to jump into a free flight, but this is neat. So let's listen in and see what the instructor's got to say to us here.
Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Now, rely on my training.
Kilo Mike Kilo Yankee traffic.
I didn't do very well in my
November
training,
5,
to be honest with you.
6235 is taxiing to runway tree 5.
All right, let's get some revs, and let's get this bird in the air. Hopefully. There's a long taxiway. I guess they really wanted to test me to see if I could stay on the center line. I think we did okay. Not necessarily following the arrows directly, but hey, we're not perfect. All right, we got about 0.7 nautical miles of taxiway to get to the end of the runway. And then we will request our takeoff clearance and see how we do. While we take this short taxiway, again, what does everyone think of Flight Sim 24 so far? I know the launch day was an absolute disaster. It was more like waiting simulator, or you're in a queue simulator. At least they seem to have gotten that taken care of. Does seem a little bit stuttery and some things slow to load and jittery. Again, the game's only been out for a couple of days. Hopefully they will get that fixed. As I know a lot of people spend a lot of money on this game, right? I forget, there's 4 packages, and the most expensive one was like $200 US. Imagine paying $200 for a game, and then on launch it's just $200 of sitting and waiting to try and load into a server. But I guess that's gaming in 2024. You would think by now, right? All of these gaming companies and these gaming studios, one of the biggest things on launch day is issues with servers. You would think they would have a better job or do a better job of stress testing, right, internally for the game launches. I mean, they have the ability to do it. I just don't know why all these games seem to run into so many problems like this. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the game so far. Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the career mode? How far along have you progressed in the career mode? Are you just kind of doing free flights, things like that? What mods are you looking forward to the most, or things to come to the marketplace? Liveries, stuff like that. I would love to hear about it. I didn't get to play the game as much as I wanted to for Flight Sim 2020. So I am very much looking forward to get more hours into this flight sim for sure. Especially too, like I said, when I get my HOTUS set up, that'll be a lot easier to fly, because using the controller is not fun at all. So again, I hope to actually order that this weekend. Again, I'm still shopping around to see what I'm going to end up purchasing. I have a couple that I'm looking at, one being the Thrustmaster T1600M. The other's the Logitech G X56 HOTUS. And then I think there's the other Thrustmaster, like the Captain's Pack or something like that, or the Officer's Pack, I forget. So those are kind of the 3 I'm looking at. Again, would love to hear if anybody watching this video is using one of those, and pros and cons for either of them to help me make my decision. So we are almost at the end of the taxiway here finally. Like I said, it was a very long taxi. But we're getting there and making progress, and we will get this bird on the runway lined up and get airborne here in just a few seconds. I am glad that I have the instructor with me, giving me some of these mission steps. That is helpful. So we'll stop and hold short. We will call and request for takeoff clearance. And then, like I said, we are going to get this bird into the air. So here we are entering runway 35. Again, will I pass? Will I fail? I don't know. My gut tells me I'll probably fail on the first try. But we'll see. And this is my first try. I did not, haven't done any other attempts. All right, here we go. Let's get full power. And we're rolling. There's 40. And there's 50. And there's 60. And there's 70. Up we go. All right, we are airborne. Oh, not too bad. We are going to climb to 500 feet. And try and fly the plane straight. There we go, passing 400 feet, 450. And there is 500 and still climbing. So now we'll try and reach our crosswind end while climbing to 1,000 feet. So far, everything looks okay. Airspeed's a little bit low. Let's see if we can bring those flaps back, and let's see if we can get a little bit more airspeed, passing or coming on to 900 feet. And we'll make a slight turn to the west. And there we are at 1,000 feet. Oh, little jittery, a little jump there. Again, that's just me on an Xbox controller. I've tried adjusting the sensitivity on the thing for I don't know how long and couldn't get it to where I want it to be, so I just gave up on it and said, to heck with it. We are going to take the test. Trying to maintain our altitude of 1,000 feet. We're a little bit high right now at 1,160 feet. Speed is not too bad. Well, speed's a little bit fast right now. We'll try and get the airplane slowed down here just a little bit and try and descend back into that 1,000 foot altitude range. Still got me in the green, so I guess that's a plus. Trying not to get too many checks against me here. I do have to say the graphics look good. I'm still trying to fine-tune mine. I am playing on everything basically on Ultra. I do have a Ryzen 9 7950X 3D.
Kilo Yankee traffic Cessna, November 562 Tree 5, 1 mile southwest, 1,000 feet inbound to land runway Tree 5.
There we go, calling in to land. I have a RTX 3090 Founders Edition. I definitely want to upgrade my graphics card when the new 5000 series comes out, hopefully here in the first quarter of 25. We'll see. All right, holding altitude good at just about 1,000 feet, coming towards the base end. Airspeed looks good at this point. Again, making another turn to the east. And we can see the runway now just off to our left. We haven't fallen out of the sky yet, so that is a plus. I did that a lot in Flight Sim 22. And we're too fast. We are way over speed here. Let's see if we can just glide in here. Let's bring that throttle way down. Like I said, that airspeed is just way, way too fast. Now we're falling out of the sky, passing through 700 feet, 650 feet, 600 feet. We may end up short. We may end up short and crash. All right. Airspeed is back and okay now. And now we're too fast again. Trying to slow down. We are way too fast coming in hot. We forgot to announce that we were on final. Hopefully we don't get failed for that. We are coming in a way too hot. We are gonna glide and way overshoot where we wanted to touch down. But let's see if we can recover. Speed's coming down 20 feet, and we are on the ground, safe and sound. We got that speed rolling back, throttle to idle. Question is now, did we do well enough to pass this exam? Get to the end of the runway. We'll stop and hold short as our next set of instructions from the instructor sitting next to me, who's been very quiet pretty much the entire flight. He's just been jotting things down over there on his clipboard, which I can't see what they're writing down. Probably how terrible of a flight that was, and they cannot wait to get out of this plane with me. I didn't think it went that bad for our first try. Could have been much worse. Like I said, we could have crashed and not walked away, but we didn't. Back onto the taxiway off the runway. We are going to stop and hold short here as the instructor is telling me to do so. So there we go. We will announce that we need to taxi and park.
Kilo Mike, Kilo Yankee Traffic Cessna, November 56235 is taxiing to parking.
Taxiing to parking. We couldn't have just requested that when we had to stop and then request it. Come on, really? I guess I shouldn't complain. And here we are. Terrible job parking. But the aircraft is parked. Let's get through the shutdown procedure and see how we did on our test.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Look at that. 926,000 out of 1,000,000. Passed with an A. Boy, this was an instructor who went easy on me. Again, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. We appreciate you hanging out. Look forward to more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.